I'm sorry, I can't read what you wrote on this buck slip. You got the handwriting of a 15-year-old.
15-year-old. Marry me.
Hey, I'm almost done with that coverage. I can bring it out to you tonight. Are you still at the Balboa Towers?
Maybe had used her grandmother's address so as not to arouse suspicion at home. This required convincing the guard she was several years younger than her age.
Boy, you get a lot of mail from that movie studio.
I write a lot of letters to movie stars.
You seem a little old for that.
Baby sent me.
That place seems so old for you.
I'll send Dr. Epstein your compliments. And may I add, marry me?
Okay.
22-minute podcast. 22-minute podcast. Don't want to take up much of your time. Just gonna read some headlines. Stuff.
Welcome to the 22-minute podcast. My name is Wes Siebertson. Today is Friday. Woo! April 18th. And I'm here with James Fass and Mike Finley.
Hi, y'all.
Hi. Yeah, Friday. I mean, here we are.
We made it.
Looking forward to it. Looking forward. Every Friday feels so goddamn good.
Yes, it does. Yes,
Dude,
it does.
I'm telling you, though, we really need to do... we need to do half-day Mondays, half-day Fridays.
Ah, yeah.
We need to do it.
Yeah.
We need to establish that in every workplace. We need to establish that in every retail. Listen, other than movie theaters. Okay, guys, we get it. But I'm just saying, like, do I really need, I don't know, DD's discounts open past 4 p.m. on a Friday? I don't think so. Well, I'll tell you. Oh, God. I'll tell you what, you don't need it open past that if the established work schedule is people getting off at noon on Fridays. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We just need to change the way that we look at the goddamn world. I've talked about it before. We do it every Christmas. Is Whataburger going to be open? Is it not going to be open? Just be consistent.
That's right. One thing's for sure, International House of Pancakes will be.
I'm not coming down here anymore. Sorry. Do you remember that one? the hot tub's too hot.
The hot tub's too hot.
I've been down here 3 times. Hot tub's too hot. Sorry. If you haven't seen that, fantastic. What it basically was Tim and Eric got paid to do like Absolute Vodka. I don't remember. They got paid by a vodka company to essentially make videos that would be a vodka ad. It's just centered around. So yeah, they're drinking martinis and they got. Oh, that'll happen.
Nice.
Yeah.
Startled, man. First I thought it was my pump saying, "Hey, I'm expired now." It's like, that's louder than I thought it was.
You having a diabetes attack?
Yeah, jeez.
No, sorry, that was a fire alarm because I think somebody smoked weed in here before.
Oh man, fucking roommates.
Yeah, weird. Yeah, I'm sure that's exactly unquote what they say. Anyway, okay. You know what? Let's just get to what happened on this day in history. On this day in 1934 is the first the first washateria. Yeah, I remember putting this on here. The first washateria ever where you could roll up. There were 4 electric washing machines available for hourly rental. No dryers. People were still hanging their shit to dry, so who's going to pay for that? It's crazy. But it was in Fort Worth, Texas.
That's a neat fact.
Where the West begins, according to, them. Just them.
The West starts here.
It doesn't. That's crazy. Look at a fucking map.
Yeah.
Anywho. All right. On this day in 1955, the first walk, don't run street sign. Lighted. Oh, maybe it was just the lighted sign. But I guess we're still celebrating the classic sign that we know. Walk, don't run. First one installed, 1955. So when
don't walk.
Oh, sorry.
Walk, don't run.
Yeah. Hey, if you are going to cross the street, do it slowly for me. If there's cars coming, at least
give the cars an opportunity.
Yeah, come on. Be a sport.
Be a sport.
Yeah, so I guess whenever MAGA says "Make America Great Again," they want to go back to before there were walk, don't walk signs. Weird. Why would they want that? On this day in 2013, 2 Earth-like planets are discovered orbiting.
Orbiting?
I can't talk, man. I'm losing it. The star Kepler 62. I guess there were 61 other Keplers. Who's this Kepler guy, and why does he get all this shit named after him?
Stop discovering shit, Kep.
I guess that's it. It's, he just won't go to sleep. He won't let it. Hey, can someone else? He's really Bogarting the telescope.
He's Bogarting the telescope. Yeah. That's exactly what it is.
On this day in 1966, Bill Russell becomes the first African-American coach in NBA history.
Fuck yeah.
The true irony is it was for the Boston Celtics. They racist as hell.
Mm-hmm.
They're their we love our Larry Bird white guy. Then again, R.I.P. Luka. He's not dead, but he certainly killed. The trade he didn't do. He had nothing to do with it. The trade certainly didn't kill basketball in Dallas. Man, honestly, that's such a crazy story. What's going on? We've talked a little bit about it on the bench mensch, but the only thing I want to note is like they seriously are. They stand to lose billions of dollars.
It's wild.
Like a story came out where like they calculated it and they're looking at losing about $1 billion. So yeah, so smart move. Thanks. I will not.
It was smart for them. It's calculated move so that they could move the team to Vegas.
If that happens, you're right. Listen.
It came down because Texas legislature basically said that y'all won't do this.
Yeah, Texas doesn't want to legalize gambling, so if it's not going to happen in Texas, their only option would be to move the team to Vegas. If they can't move the team to Vegas, then they'll sell it. So that's essentially where we are, conspiracy theory or not. Devaluing the team leaves them with only so many options. And listen, those options dwindle by the day.
Yeah.
I'm not going to get too much into it. This isn't an NBA podcast or a Mavs podcast or whatever. But, listen, if the team is still in Dallas, I don't want it to be. I want it to go to Vegas. I would rather start fresh with a franchise team, and I think the rest of Dallas would be more into that too. But if Dallas is still here when two of three things happen, I suppose. Mm-hmm. One, you got to fire Nico. Not enough. Mm-hmm. Then I'm still not a fan.
Change ownership.
That's one. That's two of the possible three. If those two things happen, then okay. If they fire Nico, and then I have to wait for Luka to retire, so that I can't be like, oh, Luka would be on our team if this asshole hadn't traded. Nope, he's out of the league, so he wouldn't be here anyway. Now the team would still probably look a lot better.
Sure.
If Luka had been there consistently, because he obviously draws free agents. Okay, we gotta stop.
Just don't even give him a platform anymore. Fuck him.
We're out. Down today in music history. Oh, God, I love George Michael. Mm-hmm. On this day in 1985, Wham becomes the first Western pop act to be released to release an album in China.
Cool.
That's how big they were,
dude. Fuck, I love George Michael. Man. He's just. If you told me he was, from moment to moment, he was gay and straight, I'd be like, me too, let's go. You know what I mean? But he's not. He's all gay. He's pure gay, and I'm pure straight. We just can't live that way. Well, I don't know that I'm pure straight. So far, I've been pure straight. The future holds what it holds.
Sounds pretty gay to me.
Yeah, I do a baseball podcast, and I'm real cool, and I like to be like this. Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry.
Wow, that was aggressive.
Ooh,
yeah, James.
Bleep that one.
Why would you say that?
You were saying that I said that, but I did not say that.
It's pretty defensive.
I will use an F-slur, though, as someone who has had penis in the mouth. I think you've garnered that right.
There's only one word I honestly won't say, so I'm just being straight honest with you. I kind of don't really care about the rest.
Okay. It's all performative.
What?
Straight white guys.
Oh, not caring about slurs, I guess.
Just a man yelling into his microphone in a basement somewhere. What are we talking about?
I don't know. I'm listening. I'm
here for you, Wes. If you ever want to talk, be on the podcast.
No, I just it's a silly joke. I like making silly jokes.
I tried to get Wes to have sex with a man one time. He wouldn't do it.
Who was the man?
I don't remember this.
Some random guy at a bar. He's probably straight.
Hey, you're gonna love my friend Wes.
He uses the F slur.
Did anyone hit on you at Crossroads that time we went?
Dude, I was so drunk. I you know what I mean? Like that's literally the last day that I drank, man. Like that's,
oh, no way.
Yeah. We went out. It was
on this day in history.
On January 7th, 2020. James, Marcus, and I went out to many bars. Made many asses of ourselves. He still has a clip. If you can access James's Instagram, you can find a clip of me doing karaoke. Much larger than I am now, I can tell you that. Had quite a bit more around the belly and such.
I'm glad we ended it at a gay bar. That was comfortable for me.
And yet James uncomfortable with me saying the word
no, I'm not.
Anyway, what else happened on this day? Isn't that where we are?
Mm-hmm.
Where are we? No. We're to music history, guys.
That's right.
We're already there. On this day in 1975, John Lennon gives what will be his final performance at a gala. A salute to British media mogul. I just read this and I was like, yeah, that's real John Lennon of him. What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
He's playing a tribute to a media mogul in New York at some grand ballroom at the Hilton.
He performed 3 songs.
3 songs, yeah. So, man, can you imagine how much he got paid to play for like 15 minutes?
Oh, jeez. Oh, I see now. All of those are the songs.
Yeah, he did a couple covers, and then he played Imagine. I can only imagine. On this day in the year 2000, Elliott Smith releases his 5th studio album, Figure 8. Is Figure 8 his last?
It's not the last. It's the last one that was released while he was still alive. Because From a Basement on a Hill came out.
That's not... They consider that an official album?
From a Basement on a Hill, I guess. Because it was just it was what he was working on, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, a collection of, like demos, B-sides, and unreleased recordings, unfinished. Yes. It's a combination of everything.
Okay.
Well, it's a small combination of everything, and then they released the rest with New Moon. Like,
right.
Like 10 years later?
Yeah, like 2008-ish, I think is when that.
I guess I'd have to look it
out.
up. For some reason, it feels later, but yeah, I could totally be wrong about that. Yeah, weird. Okay. Anyway, on this day, let's see. How do we do? Action. On this day in TV film history, in the year 2013, Iron Man 3, the worst of the 3, directed by Shane Black, starring Robert Downey Jr., Gwyneth Paltrow, and that kid who showed up at Iron Man's funeral. Almost a decade later. It was released 2013. Yeah, I don't know. It's such an overhyped one. It's like people really like it.
Ben Kingsley?
Right.
Oh yeah,
right. I mean,
why was he in there?
Well, because he was the
what is that
what's
name?
the word?
Yeah.
He was the false. He was the false. In a magic trick. He's the
Yeah, he was like an actor terrorist actor.
Well, he was just an actor who, was hired by a terrorist organization to be, or not
to portray a terrorist leader.
Honestly, it wasn't that interesting to me. And then he popped back up in Shang-Chi, which also wasn't very interesting. Maybe I'm just over those movies. I don't know.
I'm just trying to remember who his character was, what his character's name was, or who he was portraying. I can't think of that word.
He was portraying. Wait, what do you? Oh, the Mandarin.
The Mandarin. That's what.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah. That's
I was more of. I was. What's the? There's the prestige at the end of the at the end of the match.
Yeah.
But then there's the false whatever, and I was trying to think of that. I can't think of that. It doesn't matter. Okay. That's my impression of James. Okay. I'll be making food in the kitchen, right? And I'll turn to the dog and I'll go. That's my impression of you. So I apologize if I ever do that. It's kind of a bad habit at this point. On this day in 2018, another Marvel movie, Black Panther, is the first film to be shown. Yeah, this was kind of interesting.
That is interesting.
It was the first film to be shown, or I guess commercial film, to be shown in Saudi Arabia after a 35-year, what do you want to call it?
Hiatus?
Referendum?
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is, I don't know. That's where we're heading, guys. Unless it's starring, it's starring Kirk Cameron, unless it's a movie about the Bible. That's where we're headed.
Oh, I love Kirk Cameron.
Oh, well, then you'll be good.
Yeah, I'll love it. It'll be great.
Hey, I worked on it. Maybe I'll be able to avoid the concentration camps because I worked on a faith-based short film.
Oh, right.
I'll be like, look at my resume. Stop dragging me away.
I play guitar.
Yeah, I'll play Kumbaya or some Jesus shit for you. He said Jesus shit. Take him.
Take him.
Take him. On this day in 1994, Arsenio Hall, one of Mike's favorites,
one of my faves,
announces he will end his late-night television talk show. And 4-year-old Mike shit his britches.
Yeah, it was, man, it took a long time for my parents to console me.
Right. Yeah, weird concepts back then. They just, we were a little more high-minded. So was Arsenio Hall in the show than I think the majority of the audience. And, us 4-year-olds, we were like the babies from the opening of Who Framed Roger Rabbit. We had more going on than you might. Than you might think.
Smoking cigars.
Where's my Arsenio Hall show? On this day in 2003.
Beat it, toots.
Yeah. Where's my dinner? Bring me another bottle. It's milk, of course. On this day in 2003, Holes, the Disney film, was released, starring Shia LaBeouf. Before he had all of his number of incidents. But after he had already won my heart and even Stevens. I love the book Holes, to be honest with you. I mean, the movie's not as... It doesn't go into enough of was the kissing Kate something or whatever?
Kiss Kate Blanchett.
No, but I like that.
Know what her name?
Is her name Kate Blanchett?
Oh no, probably not actually.
Okay,
sorry.
I mean, no, I wish.
Barlow, Kissing Kate Barlow.
There you go,
it is.
bro.
Sorry.
There you go. I wish it was Kate Blanchett. It's a B. Yeah, I see what you did.
Sorry.
Well, now we're got to make a T-shirt.
Yeah.
Kissing Kate Blanchett. I think it was Susan Sarandon. Was it Susan Sarandon? No, she was maybe the warden, lady or whatever.
Yeah.
Whoever played.
Wasn't that
It's definitely someone we know. Was it
from Severance? What's her name?
Patricia Arquette?
Yeah.
You're absolutely
okay.
correct.
Yeah.
We'll just take her from the movie. We'll replace her face with Kate Blanchett.
Yeah, there we go.
And we got another T-shirt. Okay.
Nice.
One other film released on this day. Honestly, it's not underrated. It's perfectly rated. People appreciate this movie, at least our generation, I suppose.
Yeah.
I hope it remains in perpetuity as appreciated. But Forgetting Sarah Marshall was released on this day. And it's one of the first real movies to do to say, you know what's also funny? A dangling dong. A flapping ween.
I got a surprise
for you. A slapping bubble gum. Anyway.
Slapping bubble gum.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So
I would just love to actually see like that Dracula puppet musical.
Oh no, everyone does.
Well, that would just be incredible.
That's why they at least did stage some of the final. I guess really the final push of the final song is what you get to kind of see.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it's genius.
Yeah.
Jason Segel, excuse me. Was he a co-writer? Is there something?
He must have been, honestly.
I mean, because for some reason they let him write the Muppet movie or whatever. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's right.
So he had to have something else going on there for him to get to do that. I think that was it. I think he co-wrote. I don't know. You know who else is just fucking hilarious in that movie? Well, everyone, but Bill Hader.
Yeah.
His wife, even just her portrayal of the kind of blind innocence of the innuendo moments. Jonah Hill is hilarious in his brief.
Like, did you get it? Did you get it?
Did you get it? Russell Brand, unfortunately, the rapist, actually does a good job in that movie. Everyone, it's a classic. It's almost 20 years old now, so really,
that is wild.
Hurts.
Don't say shit like that.
It hurts, dude. Fucking hurts. That's what people who are like 26, 27 need to understand is like 25 to 30 may feel real good, but then by the time you get to 35, you're like, what the fuck happened? So I get it. We're old.
I'm halfway done, dude.
Yeah, you're like, you know what? 70 is about my cap. Hey, Sam Shepard only made it to 71. Jim Thompson only made it to 71. Good enough for me.
Legends.
Absolute legends. Google them. All right, guys, let's get to...
It's worth a Google.
It's worth a Google. Let's get to bdays. Oh, man, you know what? When we finally start doing video shit, it's going to be hard to keep this to 22 minutes.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right.
I think we might need to the audio podcast, sure, that'll be 22 minutes. How about that? And
then do like the 32-minute.
I don't think it'll ever be 32 minutes, but I could see it definitely making 25 at some point, just if we want to include... 5, 7, 10 full-on cutting us out audio drops that include video. I mean,
yeah.
We'll see, but we're gonna have to be a little loosey-goosey with that. Besides, hey, the 22-minute network is ultimately now just kind of an homage to our humble beginnings, because now we have the bench that's over 22 minutes. The video shop, which we will soon be releasing within the next month. You'll get the first episodes of that. And hopefully very consistently, we'll keep those going. So and those aren't 22 minutes, so really the 22-minute thing that's fun to do with the podcast, and it's where it all started. But we don't need to contain ourselves to that when it comes to having fun. But let's get through these birthdays. We got 2 minutes to do it. 2.5 minutes. We got plenty of time. All right. Turning 62. Another just absolute legend. Conan O'Brien. Legend. Just got the walker. Got the walker pulley.
Yeah, the walker.
Like honestly, I need a pulley that doesn't do anything. I can just threaten it like I'm gonna.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
Look, and nothing ever happens. And if you like the first handful of times you watch, you're like, I want to know why doesn't he ever do it?
What happens when he pulls it?
And then you finally figure out it's a bit. Turning 37 today, Miss Marvel, her stay-off, Vanessa Kirby. That the new Rockstars channel I watched, they guessed correctly that they CGI'd.
Oh, that she was Kragers.
And they CGI'd out her baby bump. So good for them.
Very exciting stuff.
I hope it's a fun movie, you know, like because I mean I necessarily have never had an issue with any Fantastic Four movie.
Yeah,
I guess they didn't like how serious they tried to take the last one. That's the big deal with the last one or whatever. And I maybe I'd have to revisit it to be like, oh well, that's also dumb.
Sure,
I don't remember.
Yeah,
but I just don't see me having a problem with this movie, so I'm sure it'll be enjoyable. Turning 54, another Doctor.
The 10th Doctor himself, David Tennant.
We all know David Tennant slaps. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And everything that he does and touches.
But
I refuse to watch Good Omens. Turning 36, Alia
Shawkat?
Who is this?
I have no idea.
I guess I thought I'd remember who she was if I didn't put any context here. But happy birthday. We're getting over it. Turning 58, Maria Bello. Oh man, blonde lady. I mean, you might know her from a handful of things. I remember her mostly from A History of Violence and The Cooler.
She was the wife in Secret Window.
Oh, she was.
And she replaces Rachel Weisz in fucking Mummy 3.
That's right, dude. I just think she's so pretty.
Yeah, no, she's very pretty.
Moving on, turning 69. Let's see. Emma Roberts' dad, Eric Roberts. Why
Sal
is he on
Maroney.
Here? Why is he?
The cable guy?
What is he? Oh, he acts? Oh, okay. I'm just joking. You think a fall from this height would kill me? I'm planning on it. Not planning on it.
It was Ramirez.
Where are the drugs?
Oh, that's pretty good.
Thanks. Let's see. Won't say how old he is. I met the guy, Eli Roth.
Ooh.
Real nice dude. Oh, shit. We got 5 seconds. Who do you want to do? Rick Moranis, 72.
49, Melissa Joan Hart.
Happy B-Day. Bye.
Woo.
Thank you for not picking James Woods. Why was that even in there?